Good morning, Dubai. You are watching Love in Dubai show where we take you through the top trending stories of what's happening in and around Dubai. So that means the tea, the gossip, all that jazz. And we're going to start off today's show with the UAE has assisted in the evacuation of 20,000 plus foreigners from Afghanistan.
Emirates to resume flights to Newcastle City on October 15th.
And quick thinking Dubai expats save a pregnant cat from falling to her death and they will be rewarded big time. But before that, something that ain't a joke, that ain't the ordinary, that's way out of the ordinary.
Keep an eye out for this one.
Keep an eye out for this one. In Dubai, guys, it was open to media last night, and two members of the Lovin team, not members, like the founder, the CEO, Richard Fitzgerald and Natasha, they went on this media invite yesterday to Ain Dubai, and it looks so epic.
So cool.
Oh my god. Their pod, the pod can accommodate 10 persons. Oh, Rich.
The man himself.
Rich! Okay.
We love a rich appearance. Of course.
Yeah.
I think you deserve a clap.
Thanks,
guys. I'm clapping you guys.
Oh.
But you had the best time last night on Ain Dubai.
Yeah, I had a really good time on Ain Dubai. It was
Phil?
cool. It was good.
What was it like?
So there are, I think they're calling it an observation wheel. What would you call it? What would you call it?
Dubai Eye.
A Ferris wheel.
Ferris, yeah.
So Ferris wheels can be in like amusement parks and they can be quite rickety and they can be quite scary. I'm not great on heights. Like I wouldn't kind of disrespect people who've got vertigo and say I've got vertigo, but I'm not great. But this is different. It's safe. And all the rumors, blah blah blah, but it's actually safe. It's solid. It's like being in a plane. Like you really feel like you're in a plane.
Wow.
It's so high up. See that tower over there? We're pointing at JLG Address Beach Resort. Like it looks now that tower is higher, but actually where the aim looks above that.
No way.
How?
It's high.
Maybe because of the distance and the
it's probably the same height, but it's proper
trajectory.
Yeah. But they did it was Dubai Holding, and they announced all the key details as Farah wrote about last night. So it's opening on the 21st of October, fully. It'll be open from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the start. Other way around, sorry, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, so midday, and you can rock up. You can book it online. You can buy tickets now. It's 130 dirhams per adult and 100 for kids, children. It's the same price as the London Eye, but it's double the size of the London Eye, 250 meters high. Been up the London Eye, felt the London Eye was a bit boring. You're just in a wheel, you take some photos. This has got options, right? So the cabins are big-ish, COVID precautionary 10 people, but they can fit a little more if you push it. You have your normal sort of like, hey, I want to go with a friend, I want to go, or you can be like, I want to go for drinks, and they have a little bar inside. They were serving us champagne as we were going around last night. So you can have social drinks. It's a 38-minute loop. On some occasions you can double book it. So
78 minutes.
Yeah.
76.
That's what he's here for.
I saw 76 on the article, 78 on the article.
Maybe let's double check it. But maybe it's not just a double. Maybe it's I don't know. Anyway, because I was confused. But right, so yeah, so then the third option is to sort of like have dinner on it, and they have like white tablecloths, cutlery, and you can customize everything, so you can get your own.
There's 19 customizations that you can pick from to make it more suited to what you need.
Yeah, nice, 90, yeah. And then exactly. So you can then the price of that is I think 4,500, so 4,500 dirhams for a table of 10. So I think, and then that means. That's a 3-course meal.
Food's included.
But it's cool. Like I was thinking like a lot of people will like the views and the stuff like that. I just think it's an amazing experience, but also like business-wise, it's an amazing addition to the city and the economy. Like these things. I was trying to work it out. Right, if Dubai has 20 million tourists a year, which it will eventually, it was on track pre-COVID, and then if 1 or 2 million of them go up it. Plus the residents, and if they pay 25 quid each, right? That's hundreds of millions of dollars.
Whoa.
Plus they've got a nice little shop downstairs. But like you can and there's a really good GM running it from America. It's part of Dubai Holding, who obviously have everything, all the cool stuff like Green Planet, Coca-Cola Arena, that sort of stuff. But this is like at the top, it's not Burj Khalifa. It's like, let's shout out everyone. It's like, but it's like what Nikhil have done with their view. But it's quite a tourist attraction, and like nice little touches, like anyone staying at Caesar's Palace below gets a free ticket.
No way.
You've got nice hospitality there. And I remember when they launched the Monopoly of Dubai. Casey was at the Burj Al Arab at the opening. They put Blue Waters as that sort of
fancy,
like the highest one. What's it called?
The most expensive side.
Forget the name on the Monopoly board. But yeah, and I was wondering why, but you can feel it now. It's getting better and better and better over there. Really nice experience. They really good speeches. Chris Fade hosted it, and it was we had a little kind of there the reception, and then the tour around.
What was your favorite part?
I actually did enjoy the experience of it. I did.
Overall.
Like I thought maybe I'd be a bit bored in 38 minutes and past my bedtime. I want to go home. And I'd be like, I was with Natasha and I was like, oh, we have to wait for the second trip. I was like, I think I'm going to leave. I don't really need to go up this.
I think it's great how it's not just you get to the top and down to the bottom. There's different things that you can experience in those 8 minutes. And
would you get married on there?
No.
I was gonna ask.
Will you have any celebrations on there?
It's nice.
Love and Dubai 6th anniversary.
You could do stuff on it. Like they actually have thought through a lot of stuff, and you can different, as you were saying, like different times of the day, different views. Like Natasha felt it would be a lot better to see it during the day than at night, but you can see everything. If anyone's seen the views on their Dress Beach Resort, like that panoramic view of the Palm, Blue Waters, and then JBR, and then out to sort of Burj Al Arab and the sea when the boats, like it's a pretty stunning area, and then the marine harbour. But like you could do nice stuff on it. Like I'd imagine just going up it is good, but then bringing a few people for a few drinks, it's nice. Yeah.
Nice. We felt major FOMO, so thanks for that.
No problem. You're busy. I'm sure you'll get to go up it.
Take us next time.
Take us.
Make sure you get to go up it. Okay.
Alright, thanks for coming in,
Thanks,
Rich.
Rich. He's the best. Just
I'm
the
so
best
jealous.
boss in the world.
My friends are coming in December, and I think that's the first place I'm going to take them, because then they're going to get views of everything. How amazing is that?
Amazing. I thought you were traveling in December. Now, are they coming here?
I want to, but I don't want to get into it.
Okay, so you were lying to me then.
Well, no, my clothes are more of a priority, so I think I'll go home, grab the rest of my stuff, and then have my friends come over.
You're going to have a joint birthday party, but someone's full of excuses.
2 Sagis here.
Anyway, moving on to our first story. The UAE is being commended for assisting in the evacuation of 20,000 plus foreigners from Afghanistan. Now, the US President Joe Biden, from the US President Joe Biden to Penny Henry, Minister of Defense of New Zealand, and French foreign ministers, gratitude has been pouring in from leaders across the world for the UAE's impressive efforts in helping evacuate diplomats and foreigners from Afghanistan. Now, about 8,500 foreign nationals have utilized UAE aircraft and the airports to flee from Afghanistan since the beginning of August, when the Taliban besieged the capital. And evacuations have been facilitated for 12,022 nationals and diplomats from the UK, USA, France, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Latvia, Spain, and Mexico. And it was said up to today, the UAE has facilitated the evacuation of 20,522 people from Afghanistan, confirmed Afra Al-Hamili, Deputy Director of Strategic Communications at the UAE's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. And just yesterday, an emergency G7 meeting was called into session to address the situation in Afghanistan and whether or not advanced economies will officially recognize the Taliban regime. And moreover, following the USA, the UAE ranks second in the number of people evacuated by the country on a global index. So although that is great, giving you updates from yesterday's G7 meeting, what happened was the G7 countries, they want to request the US to extend their deadline of like how much time it takes for them to withdraw from the Afghanistan completely. But the Taliban yesterday, they put out their statement and very sternly said that they will not allow for the US to extend their deadline. And they warned that the US must stick to it, which is August 31st, less than a week. And as a frantic Western and also with that being said, now a frantic Western evacuation is being taken place, and it's picking up, it's going at a faster speed, because before August 31st, they need to get everyone evacuated out of Afghanistan. And the Taliban have also said they are not going to allow Afghan citizens to go to the airport. And they're also saying those who are at the airport and camping out there, they are insisting that they return home and that no reprimands will be taken on them. But these are the updates for that for now.
And the crazy part to me is that everyone's going to have to be airlifted out. It just seems like drastic measures are being taken. A lot has to happen. A lot has to be sorted out in such
a very
short period.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're 6 days away from.
And there are rumors, not rumors, like it's been said that the Kabul airport will close down after after America completely withdraws from Afghanistan. So leaders are pushing for whoever is in charge, not whoever, of Taliban. They're insisting that Taliban keeps the airport open, that they keep the Kabul airport open because of like just emergency flights and all of that. But it's a huge mess right now. Everyone's on panic mode. Leaders are in panic mode. But we will give you more updates as we get them.
And moving on to our second story, Emirates Airline is resuming routes across Europe. As of October 15th, there are flights headed straight to Newcastle. This is in response to the ease of international entry protocols and a surge in passenger demand. And with the UK removing the UAE to the Amber List, passengers no longer need to complete mandatory hotel quarantine. The airline is advancing its plans to increase overall service and capacity and will have their flights to Newcastle be on a weekly basis. This will also allow passengers to easily connect to and from its extensive Europe network via Dubai. And by the end of October, the Emirates will be offering 77 weekly flights to the UK from London Heathrow, Manchester, Birmingham, Glasgow, and Newcastle.
Oh my God. That is great news. This is amazing news.
It's amazing news for me personally, if I was traveling at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Unlikely. But it's just good to see that things are finally starting to pick up again. 77 flights only to the UK. How great is that? So things are finally going back into place.
Slowly but surely.
And in a safe way, most importantly. Everything's being considered in terms of how to best provide a service that is of quality and at the same time being safe to everyone around us and being aware of all the small bits getting us from point A to point B.
Yeah, and just over the last long weekend for the Islamic New Year, the DXB saw a huge surge in travelers and passengers. So they did warn those traveling to come into the airport well before time. So they have all their documents in order, they have all their ducks in a row, like excess baggage, COVID stuff, everything. So as travel is picking up, be sure to, if you are traveling, to head to the airport well before time, that you're not there last minute sorting out all your documents, sorting out all your, like the COVID-19 stuff and paperwork, and it's going to be crazy. So of course, keep that in mind if traveling.
It's always hectic going to the airport anyway, but obviously now with everything that's going on, there's just extra tidbits that passengers need to get aligned prior to a flight. So better safe than sorry.
Yeah, and with the number of passengers increasing at an airport, there will be, that amount of like social distance implemented, and like it's just going to take a little bit longer, like definitely, like to accommodate so many people, but also put in place the COVID regulations. So that is one thing to keep in mind.
How long before a flight do you typically go to an airport, just out of curiosity?
Well, before maybe 2 hours, now in 2.5, 3 hours, now properly like 4 hours, I leave the room.
Yeah.
4 hours for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you got to put in time for shopping as well.
Shopping for what? Like miniature-sized deodorants?
Yeah, you would need that. But yeah, duty-free, like honestly, they have some of the best stuff.
By the way, my whole life I thought duty free was more expensive than your typical store. It turns out it's cheaper.
No tax.
No tax, yeah.
I literally did not know that. I
Tax-free
found out like a
shopping.
year ago.
But then there are places like they don't have the big sales at malls too, so sometimes it ends up that even without tax, it's still cheaper to get it in the city. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works, but anyway, moving on to a very, very adorable story, and it's got an amazing ending. Just shows, you know, like when you do good, you get rewarded. Now, quick thinking Dubai expats save a pregnant cat from falling to her death. Now, it's so easy not to care, to ignore, to pass judgments, but what's touching is when, and I mean, what actually counts is when someone goes the extra mile to help those in need. And on that note, here's a wholesome story that'll really have you smiling cheek to cheek. Now, a video shared by Rashid bin Mohammed shows quick thinking Dubai expats. Were you smiling from cheek to cheek?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, it shows quick thinking Dubai expats saving a pregnant cat from falling to her death from a residential building in Dera at 8 a.m. yesterday, which is Tuesday, August 24th, yesterday morning. And now, seriously, this just goes on to show not all heroes wear capes, and these heroes deserve all the recognition for saving a life with their impromptu rescue. Now, what they did was they had these sheets held up. They saw the cat trying to escape. Like, it was stuck in the balcony. We're not sure how, but it's a street cat, and she's pregnant, and she was stuck, and they saw that, and they got out sheets. Super quick thinking, and they held it beneath, like in a big surface area just beneath the balcony, so when the cat did fall, she landed on the sheets, and they made sure that the sheet didn't hit the ground. It was like pulled, stretched, so that, you know, like she didn't hit the floor. And it was so brilliant. I'm sure you've seen the video.
It's
like
such a cute video. Like, it's all over now, but it's just amazing. Everyone came together for this little pregnant cat. No one knew she was pregnant at the time, obviously.
Amazing, amazing. Like, really, we hear of people abusing animals on an everyday basis. So acts of kindness like this, like, should never go unappreciated. And it's amazing. Like, we shared it on our platform. Other publications shared it on their platforms, and the comments were just so amazing. Like, just thanking these heroes and praising them as they deserve. And like, really,
it's just a sheer act of kindness, and being aware that there's a cat that was in need. You know, not every people would go the extra mile of getting the blanket. A lot of people would.
No words describe this. It's just beautiful. People really, like, you see a cat who's meowing, who's making too much noise, you kick it off, or, you know, you just ignore it, you walk away. But then there are people.
I love cats. I prefer cats over dogs. So to me, this video means a lot. To see that the general public is looking out for this poor little cat.
Yeah, be it cats or dogs or any animal.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
I'm an animal person, but I'm more of a dog person.
Should have expected that answer.
Yeah, it's just like, really, this was the most heart-touching video ever. Rich shared it yesterday morning, and it just made our day in the office.
It really did.
And these incredible men must be protected at all costs, and I think Dubai's ruler thinks the very, very same, because can we get a drum roll? His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and the Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, stumbled across this viral rescue and tweeted, "Proud and happy to see such acts of kindness in our beautiful city, and whoever identifies these unsung heroes, please help us thank them." So
they deserve all the thanks in the world. I'm so happy that everyone's recognizing this video. Honestly, more people just need to be aware of the small things that they can do throughout the day. And the fact that they received such recognition for it, they deserve it, because obviously they weren't doing it for. No one knew that they were recording them.
Yeah,
like the people holding the blankets.
Wasn't a publicity stunt. Wasn't anything to promote their, you know, grocery or cafeteria or anything.
Or their sheet.
Or their sheets. And they even fed the cat afterwards. Like, you can see them petting the cat after they let her down from the blanket, and then they also gave her tuna, and they gave her some liquids to kind of just get her, because she was very distorted at the end of it. Like, on panic mode, but then they got her to relax, gave her food. Oh, so sweet. So do take a page from the story and give back to the community as much as you can and help someone in trouble, or just do as little as putting out food for strays, because it's really the little things like this in life that mean the most.
And by the way, after posting that video, so many people were asking if that cat got adopted, if anyone else is taking care of that cat. So like this cat story goes on. We need to keep up with what's happening.
Yes, we will tell you if she gets adopted, or when she has a litter of kitties, what happens to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I need a cat, but I don't want the little kitten to suffer in my mini studio. So
but you're never home. I would wouldn't you want the cat to go to a home where like there are people around?
yeah, but cats are chill. They don't need anyone to take care of them.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, they're not like dogs. Dogs, you have to take them out for.
Cats can take care of themselves.
Yeah,
Oh.
they wouldn't notice that you're gone.
Oh, they do.
They wouldn't care. Sorry for clarification.
Have you had pets? Have you had a cat?
I've had cats, yeah.
Oh.
Same.
Oh.
Oh.
My dad does not like keeping animals confined in a small space, so I think that stuck with me. So if I had a bigger house, I'd definitely have a cat. Talk about my dad a lot on the show.
Yeah.
But
Daddy issues right here.
I just feel bad about confining a cat to a miniature space, So maybe if I move into a bigger place, fingers crossed.
I feel like he's gonna send this clip to his parents after the show and be like,
look what you've done to me.
That, or like, I know you're paying for my studio now, but how about an upgrade?
The cat needs help.
The cat, we're doing it for the cat.
This isn't about me, Dad. This is about the cat.
Yeah. But moving on to exciting events that you can expect at the Coca-Cola Arena this summer. And the best part, you do not need vaccinations, or you do not need to show proof of vaccinations any longer to attend these events and these concerts and these stand-up shows. So a big hurrah there, a big win for Dubai residents who are not yet vaccinated. And starting with Sunidhi Chauhan on 27th August, which is this Friday.
And then there's Hamza Namari on the 2nd of September, and Wayne Brady on the 3rd of September.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that concerts are happening again and these major events. Obviously, you do need to be vaccinated to attend all these events, but you don't need to actually show proof. So just
it's a great lineup of gigs right here. To
exactly.
Be honest.
Just make sure you attend. Be safe. All the measures are being put in place. There are stand-up concerts happening again ever since Paul Van Dyke, but still there are protocols that are being put in place for everyone to be safe and cautious. Well,
yeah, you're right. I agree.
I'm looking forward. Are you going to Sunidhi Chauhan's
Oh
concert?
my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. I am going on Friday. And like you know, if it's in the Coca-Cola Arena, it's gonna be one hell of a time. So I am like, I have my outfit plan. I have like I'm so excited, just so excited.
And it's being made easier. The fact that you don't need to show the proof of vax, which makes the whole process of you entering easier.
Yeah.
Like you have to show the hectic process of showing the tickets and everything.
All
of that
and then,
is made so much easier. All you have to do is attend. You have to confirm, and you go straight in and have the best time of your life.
It's just like a normal way to enter. You don't even need to show negative PCR reports. And with this lineup, you can officially say that concert season has started in Dubai once again. So this is just the beginning, and the beginning has begun just right. And with that,
The beginning has begun. Yes.
and can you
So profound.
rephrase that? Rephrase it.
It has begun.
This is only the beginning. Yeah.
This is only the beginning.
This
I'm
is
just
the
saying the
start of
beginning is
something new.
perfect. I'm just saying the beginning is perfect.
It's lit.
To be honest, I think that's a real quote.
lit.
The beginning has just begun.
The
beginning has
just begun or began.
Okay.
The beginning has just began or begun. You be the judge of that.
I'm just saying, it's lit.
It's lit.
It's lit in the Coca-Cola Arena.
So make sure to get your concerts ahead of time, just in case tickets do run out. Have the
Make
best
sure to get
time.
your concerts ahead of time.
Get your tickets ahead of time.
Tickets ahead of time.
She's still
kids.
trying to get her hands on the Suniti Chan concert.
I already have my hands on the tickets.
Good for you. I'm happy. You deserve it.
Thank you. I do. I really do.
No, I know it sounded sarcastic, but I'm being sincere. You do deserve it.
Thank you.
Such a big fan.
I am. But anyway.
I really sound sarcastic. But I hope you have the best time.
Do you though? Do you mean that from your heart?
Yes, I do. And thank you for watching. Happy
Thank
Wednesday,
you for watching.
everyone.
Yes. Goodbyes are so difficult. But anyway, with that, goodbye, take care, and take a shower.
Why?
I don't know.